Hello everyone, good day to all. I welcome you all for today's online live classes. I'm Pushpashri, faculty of Bhatanba Tutorials. I'll be handling mathematics for Navodaya, Sainik as well as RMS School entrance exam. So well my dear kids, in the last session we had completed the chapter of time, speed and the distance, and in today's session let us move on to the new chapter and let us discuss some of the interesting points in this chapter. And if you people have missed the last session, please go through the description box and watch your previous class videos. So fine, let's quickly move on to today's session, and in today's session we'll be starting up the new chapter and the chapter name, that is simple interest. So simple interest. And students, this is the chapter which is there for all the three entrance exams, that's your Navodaya, Sainik as well as your RMS School entrance exam. So before moving on to this chapter, I'll just give you an introduction about this simple interest. Say for example, there are two people. The first one is Mr. A and the second one is Mr. B. So Mr. B is in a need of some amount. So what Mr. B will do, Mr. B will come to A and he will start asking some amount with Mr. A. So on that time, A cannot tell, he cannot give the money since B is A's friend. So what A will do? A will lend an amount of money for Mr. B. Say for example, Mr. A is lending 10,000 rupees for Mr. B. So what is this 10,000? The 10,000 is nothing but amount. What 10,000 we are going to call it as amount. So here Mr. who is the one who is borrowing the amount? Mr. B is the one who is going to borrow the amount. So I am going to call him as the borrower. So he is called as borrower. Since he is the one who is borrowing the amount from Mr. A. So how much amount he is borrowing? He is borrowing the amount of 10,000. Can A simply give 10,000 to Mr. B? No, A cannot give simply. So what he will do? He charge up one word. So you people have word in the banks and all. So the one word will be added over there. That is nothing but the interest. So students, then what is interest? Interest is nothing but the actual, for the actual amount, if you are adding some amount, the extra amount which is added for the actual amount or the principal amount, we are going to call that as the interest. Say for example, if for your 10,000, what does 10,000 is going to call it as? It is going to call it as principal amount. Principal. There is a difference between principal and principal. Principal is the one who is there in your school. Principal is nothing but the amount that a person is going to give it. He is the lender and he is the lendee of the money. And what is interest? So when A is giving 10,000 for Mr. B, A will tell to Mr. B that 10,000 for 10,000 you have to return it within an year. So within an year, Mr. B has to give 10,000 for Mr. A, and this 1 year is called as time period. So what is that it's going to call it as? It is called as time period. And will he give only 10,000 after 1 year? No. The A will charge some extra amount to be given after 1 year. Say for example, every month he need to give 10% of interest of it. That means every month with this he has to give 10,000 or 100 rupees like that on for this Mr. A. But at the end of 1 year, when A is lending 10,000 for Mr. B, at the end of the year, Mr. A will get more than 10,000. And this more than 10,000, what it is going to call it as? It is going to call it as an interest amount. Apart from 10,000, whatever the amount that A is getting, we are going to call that as a interest amount only. Okay. And this 10% is called it as rate. Okay. So these are the simple things that you people will be studying in this chapter, and you people will be coming across the words, say for example, time, principal, and then the rate, rate, and then the simple interest, 100. So these are the all things which we keep on talking in this chapter. Okay. So first thing, you have to know this, and again in this chapter you have to know the formulas and also the problems that we are going to solve. Fine, let's go with the theory part now. I'll just give you a theory notes today, and along with the formulas, you all can have a listen to it. So all of you listen to that. So keep the chapter name as simple interest. Simple interest. So this is your chapter. Okay. Under that, take down interest. The meaning of interest. Interest. Under that you can write, when a person is nothing but the borrower here, the person who is going to borrow the amount. So we are going to call him as a borrower. Takes money that is loan. In the form of loan, he will take the money from another person, or a bank. So bank, we are going to call it as a lender, because bank is the one which is lending the amount. So I can call the bank as a lender, then the borrower pays, then the borrower, that means the person who has borrowed the amount, he is going to pays some extra money to lender. Some extra money to lender. So we will call this as what? We will call this as a interest. This is nothing but, in short, I can tell, the additional money paid by the borrower to the lender. So lender is the one who will lend the amount, borrower is the one who will borrow that amount given by the lender. So in interest, we have two types. The first type, that is simple interest, which we are learning now. Okay. And then you have one more type of interest, that is compound interest. So first we'll learn simple interest. At the end of the chapter, I'll teach you a problem, one or two problems regarding the compound interest. So now you people can just write the meaning of simple interest. Make a note. So fine, hope you all copied this meaning of interest. Now I'll go with the next part, that is your meaning of simple interest. So before that, I'll give you one more meaning for interest. You can just make a note over here, put R, and you can write over here. The additional money paid by the borrower, the additional money paid by the borrower, the additional money paid by the borrower to the lender, for having used his or her money, for having used his or her money is called interest. Make a note of this now. The meaning, one more meaning for interest. Make a note. So fine. Hope you all copied the meaning of interest. Now I'll go with a simple interest. All of you have a look into the board now. So now let me go with the meaning of simple interest. Make a note. The next one, simple interest. So what is simple interest now? So simple interest, it is nothing but if the interest on a certain sum, if the interest on a certain sum. Here certain sum is nothing but the amount that you are going to borrow. Sum is nothing but money over here, okay? Certain sum borrowed for a certain period, for a certain period is calculated, for a certain period is calculated uniformly, comma, then it is called simple interest. Then it is called simple interest. So this is your meaning. So listen to it. If the interest on a certain amount borrowed, say for example, you have borrowed 10,000, the interest of that for that particular 10,000 for a certain period, say for example, you have borrowed 10,000 for a 1 year. So that certain period, that 1 year, and is calculated uniformly, then we are going to call it as simple interest. We have a formula. By putting that formula, this start calculating the amount. So that is nothing but simple interest. So make a note. So before to calculate the simple interest, we have this formula SI. SI is nothing but the simple interest. SI is equal to P into R into T, PRT by 100. So instead of P into R into T, even I can write it as PRT. Okay. So here SI is nothing but simple interest. I'm just writing the abbreviation. Okay. P is nothing but principal. It will be given in the question. Okay. Next is R. R is nothing but the rate of interest, the rate, and the T is nothing but the time period, where 100 is the constant value. Okay. So make a note of the simple interest now. So fine. Hope you all copied the meaning of simple interest. Now I'll go with the principle. All of you have a look into the meaning of principle. So simple interest is nothing but the interest amount that you are going to calculate on the borrowed amount. But when I come to principle is nothing but the actual amount that you have borrowed. Okay. Sometimes in your question they'll give only the interest, time period, and the actual amount at the end you are receiving. On that time you have to find out what amount that you have given to a person. So for that we call it as a principle. To find out that also we have the formula. We'll just look into the meaning and then we'll go to the formula. Look into the meaning now. Principle. The money borrowed by a borrower. The money borrowed by a the money borrowed by a borrower from the money lender is known as principal. So look into the meaning now. The money which has been borrowed by the borrower. Borrower is the person who is going to borrow the amount. The money which is borrowed by this borrower from the lender. Lender is the person who is going to lend the amount, and that is nothing but principal. How much amount that a lender has borrowed with a borrower, that actual amount we are going to call it as a principal. To find out principal, we use the formula that is 100 into SI divided by R into T. And here P is nothing but principal, as you all know. SI is nothing but simple interest again. And then R, it's a rate, and the T is a time. Make a note of this. So fine, hope you all copied the meaning of principle. Now I will go with the amount. all of you have a look into the meaning of amount now. Amount. So amount is different, principal is different. Principal is nothing but the actual amount that you are borrowing in the beginning. Amount is nothing but at the end how much you will receive. That means including the interest after all the time period has gone over. You will receive at the end amount, right? The certain amount. So that is nothing but the amount we are going to call. So to find out that, first we will know the amount meaning. Amount, the meaning of it. The total money paid by the total money paid by the borrower to the lender at the end of the specified period is known as amount. So to find the amount, we have the formula, that is A is equal to P plus I. P is nothing but the principal and I is nothing but the interest. Okay. So see the meaning, the total money which is being paid by the borrower. Finally at the end, the borrower will pay the money, whatever the money that he has taken from the lender. So that money to the lender he will give after all the period has got over, that is the specified period. We are going to call that as a time period. So that is known as the amount. To find the amount, we have the formula. A is equal to P plus I, where P is the principal, I is nothing but the interest. Make a note. So fine, hope you all copied this. So now let me go with the next meaning, that is the meaning of rate. So what is rate? We'll just see to it. So rate, as I have already said, at which rate you are lending the interest, that is nothing but the rate we call. So take down the meaning. It is the rate at which interest is charged, charged on principal. So whatever the principal amount is that, on that amount you will charge some extra amount based on the rate of percentage, and that rate is nothing but we are going to call that the rate. So to find the rate, we have the formula R is equal to 100 into SI, simple interest, P into T. So your SI is nothing but, again it is simple interest, and then the P is nothing but the principal, and the T is nothing but the time. Make a note. So fine, hope you all copied the rate. Now I'll go with the time. So time is nothing but at what time the person, the borrower who has borrowed the amount will return the amount to you. That is nothing but the time. Take the meaning of time now. The period for which the money is borrowed or deposited. Money is borrowed or deposited is called time. So for a time period for which you have borrowed the money and you have deposited, and you have the formula T is equal to 100 into SI divided by P into R. SI, it's nothing but simple interest, and the P, it's nothing but the principal, and then R, it's nothing but the. Make a note.